Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Norway.
I'm Peter
against
Drury, and this is
Argentina.
Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So it's away we go then.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Lahm.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Osimhen, real chance!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Messi.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Knocks it into space. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up.
Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Caicedo is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Lahm. Messi.
Nicely spread. In towards the back stick. Brilliantly cut out.
And the counter is on.
Desai cuts it out.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mendes is the guilty party there.
And that's going to be a booking.
Bellingham. Probing pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Lahm.
Aimed beyond the defence. Elects to cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he was quick to react. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Distributed tidily. Vieira. Driving on and making good progress. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Osimhen. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No luck with that dink over the top. Rafael Varane looking to pass their way up the pitch. Goes for a shot! Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the manager...
Impressive jump! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
This is a lost
Norway up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Norway just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And we are back on the way. Norway currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Maldini. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Osimhen. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Played out wide. And it's Caicedo. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Hazard.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Takes aim and crosses. And that has been cleared. Messi running with intent. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Norway just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Norway.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Osimhen.
That's a decent clearance.
Xavi. Number 25.
Ball in towards the middle.
Mendes.
And the keeper
Coming on the
beats it
field.
away.
Number 14, Dani Olmo.
That's a good
Number
ball out
10,
wide.
Kvaratskhelia.
Lam gets
Number
flagged
7,
offside.
Kukçu.
Argentina
Number
really are
24,
going for it here, Peter.
Kukurea.
Now it's just a matter of
Substitutions taking
sustaining
place.
the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Olmo. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And the pass is intercepted. Ronaldinho is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That's a lovely, neat pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cruyff. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Norway are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Dani Olmo. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, brilliant from Kvaratskhelia! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel. Norway are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Ronaldinho. That's a cute ball. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Caicedo. Ball played for Kukçu. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Knocks it out wide. Kvaratskhelia. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course,
And he's let fly. Oh, they could break here. Cruyff.
this is the time you need that pace.
And it's Lam. Oh, he's having a go! It goes to show he is human after all. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pull it.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Seedorf.
time.
And he's running. And Seedorf! Well, now it's a... Oh, he's been caught napping. Pings in across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cruyff. And it's Ronaldinho. He's having a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Vinicius Junior taking in
Just
the
a quick
accolades,
request
having
today
been
for
named
everybody
man
to
of the
please
match,
kindly
and
remove
deservedly
any cars
so.
parked on the road outside the stadium.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a
Norway
fantastic atmosphere in the
against
stands.
Argentina.
This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving forward. Xavi making a dash for it.
Oh, good take in a good area. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. And he's there to clear it. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Rafael Varane. Lahm. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now the delivery. That's an excellent interception.
Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Mendes. Xavi. Stood up well to him there.
Driving on and making good progress. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Nuno Mendes.
Bellingham. Oh, that was vital.
Vieira.
Can he spark a counter here?
And that is a little undercooked. And it's Azar. Xavi, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it.
Cruyff. Incoming delivery. Chance, surely! Ibrahimovic finds himself offside.
And it's Mendes.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Very nicely done.
Vinicius Junior touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Mendes
Kept his eye on it.
and he's there. Xavi is always looking to break lines.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Eto'o.
Eto'o going face-to-face with his great rival.
Seedorf. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Oh, some tackle that.
Now it's Bellingham. Caicedo.
Now it's Mbappe. Caicedo. He'll try from distance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Norway with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short, showing good feet.
Argentina
Are looking to go forward now.
and it's Xavi.
Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham! He's got himself an absolute peach. And we have liftoff. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
There will
One
be
has got to
1
tone it
minute
up
at a
now, and the
time.
other has to tone it down.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ibrahimovic, and that interception was... And it's half-time.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
How would you review the first half?
Norway really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Norway just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Norway can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And it's played in. Bullish header! Goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Vieira. Cruyff. And it's Vieira. Threads one in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. He has a look up. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mendes proves just a little bit too strong.
Just a talking to, I think.
Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Mbappe! That's tidy. This looks promising. No way through, so... It's Xavi! Xavi! That's glorious! A finish of true class! And they're back in front!
Substitution for Norway. Number 11, Mbappe.
So we have movement on both
Number
benches.
22,
So we have a breakthrough.
Number
Now how will
25,
things develop from here?
Nuno Mendes.
Oh, good read.
Coming
He
on the
read that
field,
really well and stopped
number
it.
20, Dembele.
Norway perhaps
Number
wondering what the best
14,
time is for their
Dani
next
Olmo.
substitution.
Well, the
Number
manager's got a
24,
decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or
Substitution.
twist.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Caicedo is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Rummenigge going like a man possessed at the moment. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found the way through. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Norway presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Norway go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Dembele! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Into the last quarter of an hour. Seedorf. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Seedorf. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down.
Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Delivered in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Ibrahimovic. Into the last 5 minutes. Now, can they get him away? And he's definitely onside. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Xavi. It's Xavi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Xavi plays it short. But it's Thuram.
4 added minutes has
Well
been
seen,
indicated.
saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm venturing down the left. Rummenigge. Ronaldinho. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. And that's it. Norway are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Hello,
Xavi
attendees.
voted
This
man
is
of
a
the match,
Lost
and
Children
deservedly so.
announcement. With the father of a boy in a yellow
would you sum up
t-shirt
what we've
kindly
witnessed,
make his
Jim?
way to
I think
the
we just saw a
information
team
centre.
winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Ball's gone out of play.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Caicedo.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Xavi
Goes for a shot!
Goal! Norway! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Xavi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, perfectly measured that. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hazard.
Very much a man of this moment.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Argentina definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Oh, he's having a go!
Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Hazard,
Who is rarely short on confidence. That is good alertness. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Xavi.
Xavi makes it. He's having a shot!
And that would have been some goal.
Xavi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
30 minutes gone. Azar. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. That is good strength. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this. It's Eto'o! Goal! Argentina are level. A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Caicedo. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, well played.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably won't.
He's having a pop! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Norway really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Lahm. 5 minutes till the break. Looking for options for movement. And it's Schneider. Just about within shooting range. Now it's Eto'o. Xavi is always looking to break lines, and they can counter here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's 1 each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Back on the way then. Schneider receives it in a wide position. And they've got a throw. And here's Ibrahimovic. Maldini. Played towards the other side. Out towards the flank. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's being urged to shoot. A header! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Nuno Mendes. He's picked his way through. And here's Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Too close for comfort. Lahm. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Clipped into space. He has found the way through.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Azar looking to be a menace in the final third.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 4.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 14. Entran.
Norway still have the cards to affect this game.
Número 6. Número 22.
And it's
Cambio.
Olmo. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's fabulous. Here it is, crossed in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Oh, it's Dembele. Ferdinand gets on his bike and on the move. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to play it through. Ronaldo is herring after that one. And here's Dembele. Dembele receives it in a good position here. Lahm. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Dembele! Oh, crossbar! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Dembele fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Seedorf. Lahm. That's an excellent interception. And here's Seedorf. And it's Ronald. Applies the finish! Another one of football's and how moments. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Dembele. Oh, he's shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldinho is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Ronaldinho. That's a cute ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Hullet. Lahm. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And it's Dembele. Could shoot. Shot, surely! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might jump... And there goes the final whistle. Norway can finally smile now.